Hey guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel and to another video. I did this video last year and you guys seem to really like it. So here is another one. This is everything that I bought my two children for Christmas this year. We have a just turned 8-year-old and a nearly 5-year-old and another one on the way. So next year we'll be adding to this bundle. But if you don't know, if you're new here, we are a very frugal family. One way we are very frugal is how we buy our children Christmas gifts. I'll show you everything we've got and how much we spent on it and our budget. I think this year we budgeted about 125 all in, so that's, oh geez, maths, that's like 60, that's like around £65 per child-ish, but we get a lot of joint gifts, so we kind of do it as a bundle. So £125 is our budget overall for both children, and that might seem like a lot to you, it might seem like hardly anything. Everyone is on their own journey, and if you are living in different areas of the world, of course that's going to be very different. That's in pounds, £125. I am in England, and we try to get as much of our Christmas gifts secondhand as possible, not only to save money but because it is also better for the environment. If you get gifts secondhand, you're not paying for new ones to be made, and I really do care about things like that. So I will show you everything that we got for the kids, how much everything was. There is unfortunately one thing that we ordered a few days ago that hasn't arrived in time for this video, and my husband said it will take potentially up to 15 days. I can't show you that in person, but I will put it on the screen when I come to it and how much that was. And I'll explain what's for watch children. We've got their stocking gifts, and then we've also got their under the tree gifts. I think there's only 2 or 3 things that we've bought new this year. Everything else is secondhand, and I feel like I did so well on the deals. I'm super impressed with myself, if I say so myself. Anyway, let me show you what I got and how much we spent. I'll start with my 8-year-old and then move over to my nearly 5-year-old. I'll also share with you what they there's a few gifts that they'll be sharing. So although it's in one of their piles, it is for them both to share. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you, because I've got it all spread out in front of me here. I'm gonna start with my 8-year-old's under the tree presents. Like I said, there is one missing from this bundle, but I'll show you what I've got and then I will insert what is missing. So we got this, I've been seeing this on Amazon for over a year probably. I've been wanting to get this for the kids, but it's just been so expensive. I think new, it was close to £40 I was seeing. I managed to find this in a bundle with a few of the other bits that I've bought, and the whole bundle was £30, including postage actually, so it was probably more like £26. And in the bundle was this amazing set of books. So you've got, like, it's all the big subjects. So you've got philosophy, politics, business, economics and money. My one that I'm intrigued about the most is the money, of course. So we got that for him. And in that bundle also got this. He's been really interested, he's like super obsessed with science, and we've just kind of started explaining and going through the periodic table a bit. Well, more explaining what bits are, but we haven't seen a periodic table yet. So it's a jigsaw, and there is also a book included, so I thought he'd really enjoy that. So these came together along with this book as well. So this came in the same bundle. Again, he's really interested in the human body. I'm currently pregnant with baby number 3. Well, technically baby number 4, but baby number 3. He is really interested in everything, and I'm hopefully going to be having a home birth. If the children want to be, they are welcome to come for the home birth and watch it, and he seems really excited about that. We've been watching some home birth videos and he is really pumped and finds it fascinating, so he'll really enjoy this. My youngest will hate it. My youngest hates blood or anything that's kind of icky in that aspect, so I don't think he'll be around, but my eldest is very fascinated by anything like that. So that also came in the bundle, and in this bundle that was just over £30 I also got a couple of other books, but they were gifts for other people. So I would say we probably only spent about £20 on these 3 things, because I got other things in that bundle as well, if that makes sense. Then again, another book. You can tell we like our books. This is one that my husband picked for him. He wanted to get it. It's The Bedtime Book of Impossible Questions. Our friends recommended it, and he does really love things like this, so he'll enjoy that. Then My eldest is super into Harry Potter, but we think he's way too young for the actual Harry Potter game, so I managed to find this secondhand. I got this for £5 secondhand. So that is everything we currently have, but the other item we got was a wooden bow and arrow. My son has been asking for one. I'll insert a picture right now on the one we got, and we got some spare arrows. And there's obviously 2 there, so that is for my eldest, but they will be shared between both of them because there's 1 each. But he has requested that specifically. And I think that was £40 for everything you're seeing on the picture right now. So that is everything for my under the tree presents for my eldest. And then this is what's going to be in his stocking. And his stocking and my youngest child's stockings is pretty much the same. So we've got a pair of pajamas, which I found these secondhand because I actually have this pair as well. They don't currently really fit me because I have a huge tummy, but I found them for £3 secondhand, and I also got a pair for my youngest. So all 3 of us can be matching, and I was like, super cute. So we got them for them both, £3 each. Then these are things I collect randomly throughout the year during sales. I think I managed to get all of these like for 50p each. So you've got like little sun catchers. Oh geez, I'm not doing a great job of this. So you've got 2 sun catchers, and then I got these in the sale last year. I think they were like 10p, something activity for them to do. And then of course we've got some chocolates. Again, I think they were like £1 each. I'll probably tally this up as I edit it. And a couple of bears. They came in a set, and I divvied them up between them. And then I'm gonna split this between the boys. They were introduced to hammer beads at my brother and sister-in-law's house because they've got some. We haven't got any for some reason. I've never bought them, and they were obsessed, and I was like, right, this is a great idea for their present. So I got this entire bundle of hammer beads for £5, which I'm so excited about because you've got the 2 big boxes which I'll divvy up between them in stockings, and then we got this massive bag. Like, there are so many templates in here. We got all of that together in a bundle for £5, which I feel is such a good deal. I think their stockings all together have cost me, per stocking, £1.50, 3, so we're at £5.50, probably 6, 7, 8, probably like £8 to £9 per stocking. And my youngest has got the exact same as my eldest. We've got the chocolates, we've got the little things, there's just different sun catchers, the pajamas, and then again some chocolate. So I'm hoping these will fit in the stockings. Once I finish filming, I'm probably going to have a little play around, see if I can get it all to fit. If not, I might decant bits. I'm going to split these between them, but I will make it work hopefully. But that is everything for my eldest for his under the tree and his stocking, and my youngest stocking is the same. And then we've got my youngest's under the tree presents. So I got him an Avengers Lego game, which I think he's not really started to play the PlayStation just yet. I think this will be a really good way for him to start. So we've got that, and then he oh geez, I'm making a right mess here. And then he absolutely loves playing Would You Rather. So we got him a little Would You Rather book. I got this secondhand throughout the year. I just kind of collect them, so it would have only been like a couple of pounds secondhand. Oh, and this was £5 as well. So same price. I got this with the other PS4 game. That's why I got it, because someone was selling both of them secondhand for £5 each, and I thought, yeah, we'll get that for him. Then, I think this book is absolutely beautiful. It's so lovely. I'm so excited about this one. And I think I bought this again some point throughout the year. I would have bought this because it would have either been on offer or I found it secondhand. I think I bought it quite early on in the year, and it would have been under £10. Can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was definitely under the £10 mark. And then my youngest is starting to learn ukulele. My eldest is doing piano. My eldest is doing piano. My youngest is doing ukulele, but we don't have one. So we've bought him a ukulele. And then, I don't think you can see. Let me set you up on the tripod for this one moment. So then the final gift we got, which again, it's kind of like the bow and arrow set for my eldest. It is for the boys to share. It's more something for my youngest, so it will be wrapped for him, but they will be playing with it together. It's kind of a joint present. So we currently have a jigsaw that is the 50 states, and it's a beautiful wooden one, and my youngest really enjoys it. My eldest does too, and I had my cousin round the other day of her little boy, and they were having so much fun, and she was like, I wonder if there's any more of these, because I just found that in a charity shop for 50p, and it was such a good find. So I scoured the web, like the internet, and I found this, what I'm about to show you, and I saw it and I fell in love, but it was like £40 or £35 everywhere I found it, and I was like, oh, I'm not willing to spend that much money. So I looked secondhand, but people secondhand were either selling them for pretty much the same amount of money, or they were missing pieces, and I didn't want to get it not complete. And then suddenly I found a shop. I've never heard of them before, but it was an online shop. They were having a random huge sale where it had gone from being £40 or like £36 something down to £20. So I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to do it. I think it's a bit of an investment, and I absolutely loved it. And let me show you, after rambling for so long, what it is. Oh, and I was so surprised of how big it is. I was expecting it to be half this size. This is a magnetic world map jigsaw. So, oh, I don't even know if you can see. It's absolutely beautiful. So you can hang it up, and then we can learn all of the different countries, or at least a lot of them. I doubt all of them are on here, because that would be hard work. But we can learn all of the different continents, all the different countries, and I just thought this was such a good gift that both of them will be able to play with. With next baby on the way, that can be used. You can hang it up in the playroom. And then when we're doing some geography lessons, I just thought it was super, super awesome. So, but when it was delivered, I was shocked at the size, honestly. I was like, no wonder it was so much money anyway, because I thought it would be half this size. But this is probably what I'm personally most excited about. If you've seen any of my other videos, you might know that we have a big wooden map on our living room wall. And I just think maps are so beautiful, and me and my husband really, really appreciate them. I was just super jazzed about this. If anyone wants like links for anything that I found, I'm happy to, I guess, put them in the description. I probably won't bother. Like, I only bought this and the bow and arrow new, so I don't know if I'll have links to anything else. But yeah, this was just, I'm so glad I did go for this, but I was a bit like, when it got delivered and it was so big, I was like, where are we going to put this? But luckily we do have a playroom that this can go on the wall for, and I'm hoping we don't lose any of the pieces. So let me put that down. Oh, so that's what we got for our two children. We tend to kind of stick to a rule that we get things quite matching. So we get them a book or a few books, as you can tell, a jigsaw each. So my eldest got the periodic table jigsaw, and my youngest got the map jigsaw, but again, they will both use and play with these. Then they both get some form of game each. Sometimes it's a physical board game, that's what it was last year. But this year we went for the 2 PlayStation games, because for my son's birthday he got quite a few board games anyway for my eldest son. Then we go for something that they both want. So the bow and arrow was something that my eldest wanted, the ukulele was something that my youngest wanted. And then we get things like, always get a set of pajamas. And yes, people think we're a bit odd for this. We get a Christmas set of pajamas that they get in their stocking, but we wear our Christmas pajamas all year round. We're not a one night or a year family to wear Christmas pajamas. And then I just look for little bits throughout the year that are things that they can do that can easily go in the stocking. Then most of the stocking is often edibles. So once I put this in the stocking, if there is any more room, I might just buy a couple of little bits closer to Christmas, as in edible bits, just to fill up the stocking a bit. The hammer beads have been a great find this year. When they said they wanted it, I was like, okay. Started scouring the web, and I thought everything was so expensive. But when I found that random bundle, I think it had only been on for like 10 minutes when I bought it. And it was such a good deal. And it will hopefully give me a lot of time to myself, because it will keep them quiet for a bit. Well, it won't be quiet because I'll have a screaming baby, but you get the idea. So I think I've got my little tally of everything that I've spent, and for everything I've got here, I probably have spent like £1 or £2 under £125. I haven't got the exact numbers for like a couple of the books that I've bought. I wouldn't have bought them unless they were under £10 and or on sale and discounted, like, or found them secondhand. Often I find these books secondhand for a couple of pounds, and I'm always so shocked because new they're £30 or £40. But we are either within budget or maybe if we need to get some more food for the stocking, might be £1 or £2 over. I feel like the amount of stuff I've got for that much money and the quality of stuff I've got for that much money, I'm super happy and impressed with. So I am going to now, before the kids get home, get this stuff wrapped up and under the tree. I'm hoping that the bow and arrow get here soon because I just like to have things done. It's actually quite far away from Christmas. You will see this a bit later than when I film it, of course, but I just love having everything ready to go. And we really enjoy having presents under the tree before Christmas. Again, people find that very strange. The only thing that we put out over Christmas Eve is the stockings. Everything else is under the tree beforehand. I feel like I like to prepare my children. I don't want them to have a big shock in the morning where there's so much stuff, or they weren't expecting, or they're maybe disappointed. I remember growing up, I was raised in a very materialistic household, and we would never have any gifts under the tree or in stockings or anything at all. And when we would come down in the morning, there'd be so much. One year we could not even walk into the living room because there was just so many gifts. And I am not exaggerating. I think that's why I go the other way and go quite minimal, or I feel quite minimal. Tell me if you think this is a lot, I don't know. I absolutely love Christmas. I am such a Christmas person, but I feel like I remember feeling so overwhelmed as a child when you'd wake up and there'd just be so much. I like to prepare my children, know what they're like, have their expectations, and also they still have the surprise gifts from like grandparents and family members, and that's always enough. Like, I actually think it gets them excited seeing the gifts under the tree leading up to Christmas and kind of trying to figure out what things are, which they never are able to do. Yeah, they're never the type to just rip things open. They're quite respectful for that. They actually, I think, enjoy the anticipation, I guess. But that is everything for today, guys. I've rambled so much. I could talk about Christmas gifts and buying things secondhand and stuff like this all day. If you have any questions, let me know down below and I will try and answer them. If you'd like to know, a lot of the stuff I've got, pretty much all the gifts I bought secondhand were from Vinted. I've got them all on there. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you, gives you some inspiration. I will see you in my next video. Let me know anything you would like to see down below. Videos do take me a bit of time. I know I always say this, but I don't have any childcare. Like Joel has, this morning, our children had a meltdown. I was planning on getting quite a few videos done and sorted, but time just disappears. He's taken them out for me for a couple of, well, for us, he's a parent too. I'm not saying for me, but he's taken them out so that I can get these filmed. When I'm doing film videos like this, I don't want them screaming, running around. And also, they can't see their gifts, so they can't be here anyway. So they're gonna be here probably any minute now. I haven't got much time, so I need to get this all wrapped up and done before they get back and tidy everything away. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. My next couple of videos aren't probably going to be Christmas themed. I did a Q&A on my Instagram a few days ago, so I'm hopefully going to film a Q&A and a chit chat for you, as well as people have asked about the baby stuff that we're getting, because if you don't know, I got rid of all my baby stuff when I had my miscarriage and we decided we weren't going to have any more. Of course, that has not been the case. We have this lovely surprise that I'm very excited about. But I got rid of everything, so I'm have a video coming up for you that is everything that I've got for baby, either for free or very, 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 very cheap. So if you are interested in how I've done that, then wait for next week, and hopefully that will be the next video or the next couple of videos coming up. But I hope you've been enjoying some of my Christmas content, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great Christmas. If this is the only video you ever see of me, then have a great Christmas and thanks for joining. Bye, friends.